Let us eat, she's let us eat, and you're in for a treat when you watch Let Us Eat. Dollar Tree clean with me, zoning and decluttering. Zaire, Jacqueline, Dave doing his thing, Dutch oven meal hacks. She's coming back, she's coming back.
This is Let Us Eat. I'm Suzanne Ridgeway, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for dropping by and clicking on my link and checking me out. We're going to do some spring cleaning in the counters underneath my countertop today. I'm going to get it organized and straightened out. We started spring cleaning in the middle of January, and this is the very last spring cleaning video that I have to do. And my spring cleaning for my apartment will be completed. So yay me, I'm so excited. And when spring slowly arrives in the next 3 to 4 weeks, all I have to do is just stay on top of what I've done, and I can enjoy some time outdoors. If you're new, smash on that subscribe word. We do giveaways every 100 subscribers, and I'll get into that a little later within the video. Check out the description box down below. It is very informative. We're going to open up the cabinets here. I picked up this for my knees because they hurt really bad on these hard floors. And we're going to take a look at what's going on in here and assess the situation. Now, when I'm doing these kinds of projects, I like to do it in zones. And my first zone is the area. Then I do smaller zones within that area and assess the situation would be zone 1 of the smaller zones. Zone 2, take everything out. Then we wipe everything down for zone 3. Zone 4 is going to go through everything, categorize it. Zone 5, put everything back in an organized fashion. I like to do less commonly used to the back or to the sides, and my most commonly used to the front. And I rotate my stock. We didn't have to replace the vinyl when we cleaned this up a while back before the holidays. We're going to take a look at it to see if it needs to be removed. And if it does, I can go to the Dollar Tree and pick up the new vinyl liner. We love to use a lot of the Dollar Tree products. And I'm thinking about updating some of these bins just so when you open them up, they're uniform and not screaming at you, because that looks cluttery with the reds and the whites and the different patterns. We'll remove everything from the top shelf first, and then we're going to go through it all, making sure it's all categorized, organized, and all of those smaller zones are in check. That white bin, we may remove it altogether and place them in something different. I have a couple of acrylic bins from Dollar Tree that I can use. Start in sections of an area. I like to go left to right. That is the new vinyl from Dollar Tree. I didn't stick it down because it could be really hard to remove it, so I just laid it flat. I'm just going to wipe it clean, and I don't need to replace it. But next time I go to Dollar Tree, I'm going to get a few more so I have them on hand. Everything from the cabinets. I'm going to see about these ramens. I have kids and they love them. And you're just going to wipe out your bins like you did the bottom area so you can keep them clean. And it doesn't look like it's damaged or cracked. Now I'm putting them back by category. I got gravies, cream soups, rice mixes, and the jambalaya is expired. And when you're doing these projects, it's very good to remove anything you can. If you have too much of something and you want to donate, anything expired, find any garbage or debris, remove it, and it will make it look nice and uniform and less cluttery. I've had these baskets for about 5 years now. They make a similar style, but they're not as nice. Just a little bit of light water to wipe them out. And as I'm doing this, I'm making a mental note what we're getting low on, such as tomato paste and regular puree when I do my crock pot spaghetti sauce. In our Cook With Me playlist, linked down below, you can find crock pot spaghetti sauce videos. I'm going to start this time from the right side. Working quickly, we're going to take care of the bottom shelf and we'll remove everything from the right hand side at this time. And then we'll go over to the opposite side and remove everything from the left. I'm going to go through all the canned goods and see what's opened and empty. I have kids, so I know the peanut butter was put back empty. I get a lot of empty boxes and jarred goods in my cupboards and pantries from my children. They tend to not know where the garbage can is in my house. Even my other half has in the past. Then we'll do the same thing and categorize and put things back in an organized fashion so we have a clean line. Focusing on the opposite side on the left here, we're going to remove everything, working quickly, getting everything up to the top countertop. We're going to go through all the canned goods, wipe out any of the bins, wipe out the bottom area, and get it cleaned up. Then we're going to categorize everything, see if anything's expired. We're going to downsize on what we have, unstuff the cabinets so we can unstuff my world, and continue to downsize and remove unwanted items from my home, making my home feel more inviting and less cluttery. Just a little bit of warm water. I'm going to wipe everything down. I got my pad for my knees on the floor, and we're just going to wipe it out. I keep mint bags down here so we can keep mice and spiders away from my cupboards for my food where we store it. Now you're going to go through everything, make sure anything's been opened. I have kids, so that's going to happen. I don't even know how long those have been opened. This we're going to get rid of and use up. Looks like I got a lot of sauces and diced tomatoes, pineapple, apple pie filling, way too many ramen. With my son at school, nobody's eating them. We're going to downsize on those. Loves peas, both my kids. And again, we're going to clean out and wipe out the bins. to keep them nice. If they ever crack or start falling apart, discard them, and you can replace them easily. Dollar Tree has really great organization items. I'm not a sponsor from the Dollar Tree, but we use Dollar Tree all over my home, from eating to makeup to hygiene to organization to decorations. These are awesome. I rinsed them out. They're their new line of acrylics. This is an old school one. Works great for cans for 15 ounces or less. I want to utilize these underneath that shelf and make it look less cluttery and not having different style bins and colors. Now that that bottom area is wiped out and the bins are cleaned out, we're going to work on putting things back onto that bottom shelf in an organized fashion. And I will be downsizing on a good portion of those ramens because nobody is eating them. And I also got to go through the fluff and make sure all the dates are current, and anything that's about ready to get expired goes to the front of the line and gets used. The giveaways that I mentioned in the beginning of the video are gift cards. They're $10 amounts. They are listed down below which we give away. You need to be subscribed in United States residents. And if you're new, please comment and let me know who you are so we know who to shout out. We're still looking for 5 people to give out 1 gift card. We like to do gift cards throughout the year. These are still pretty good and the date's good. Applesauce. Lima beans. Interesting. That's not even categorized correctly. And just wipe it out. Now that the container is wiped out, we're going to place it all the way to the left. I have the new acrylic styles towards the middle, and I have them spaced out in a uniform line throughout the bottom area of the cabinet. These new acrylics from Dollar Tree are great, and they're going to hold those big, huge 32-ounce cans that I pick up from our local ShopRite. Check out our grocery haul playlist link down below and all other playlists. We have a huge variety of different types of playlists down below for you to check out. I'm going to get all of the sauces underneath the sauces on the top, so when you look into the cabinet, you're going to see the sauces. And this is going to help me with my meal planning. On Wednesdays, we do Italian night most of the time, and I can look and see what we have and what we're going to need. And I'll be making a mental note to add to our shopping list for the next time we go to either Walmart or Aldi or wherever, and I can restock things like tomato paste, diced tomatoes, jarred sauce, canned peas, and etc. Then on the opposite side, I'm going to put things like fluff, breadcrumbs, and baking needs that we use on a regular basis with our cooking and regular baking. We use the breadcrumbs quite a bit with the air fryer and our pork chops, and it saves money because you're going to be knowing what's in your cabinets and you're not going to be overbuying and overspending. I'll be showing you a final view when we're done of everything that we did within the cabinets so you can see how it looks. I'm going to go through all the ramen. I think to get rid of a good portion of it because they've been in here for quite a long time. Earlier in the video, I talked about removing 5 to 10 items from the areas that you're zoning and decluttering from. Here's your opportunity to look at what's expired, what you're not going to use, or if you have an abundance of it, and share the wealth if you can. I'm going to still clean out that bin, even though it's not going back into the cabinet, and I can put it in storage until I need it somewhere else in my home. I'm going to keep about 6 of the ramens and that cup of soup, and it will go on to the opposite side of the sauces, easily seen and retrieved for my family to use them and eat them when they want them. I'm going to put them off to the side all the way to the right over here. If you don't like spiders, here's a great hack and tip. Mat bags tossed to the back of your cabinet will keep the critters from coming in, including mice. That is everything that is going. I'm going to change the camera angle so you can look down below and you can see how it looks. And I'm very pleased with how it turned out. This is everything that we did. Everything is nice and uniform. When you open up a cabinet and you have different style bins with different patterns and colors, it can add to the chaos and clutter, making you feel overwhelmed and uninspired. This is a nice clean look. It doesn't have to be Pinterest perfect or pretty, just organized. It's back to being categorized. Anything that we're no longer interested in or will never eat, we're getting rid of. And I downsized on stuff, achieving my goal of more than 5 to 10 items. And every time we do one of these projects, I try to do 5 to 10 items to unstuff my world. In the past 3 years, we've downsized 60%. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for working with me in my kitchen today, keeping me focused and motivated to get this task done. I do not like doing cabinets. It's daunting and it's just not one of my favorite things to do, but it needs to be done. And this way you can meal plan better for your family. You can inventory your items, which I do. I keep an inventory of what we have on hand from the freezer to the pantry shelves on my phone so we don't overspend and overbuy. And that's going to reduce your food outtake for your income dramatically if you stay on top of this. If you're new, don't forget about those giveaways. Thank you everybody for your continuing ongoing support. If you'd like our newsletter, my email is contributes1260@yahoo.com. Our social sites are linked down below with all of our playlists. Have a fantastic day. Go choose an area of your home to do zones and create smaller zones within so you can stay focused on your task at hand. Have a fantastic day. Smash on that subscribe word and thank you for watching.